AAU programs in North Carolina, South Carolina, even Virginia. Basketball is very, very strong. We got to give a shout out to everybody that's participating and that's working real hard to give these kids an opportunity to do just like you've done. I mean, this is a showcase, and of course the AAU's motto, sports for all forever, and that's very important. But for a lot of these kids, it's an opportunity to be seen.
Yes,
and
definitely.
for college coaches, junior college coaches, to be able to look out and see kids that have some potential, like our little guy shooting out here. I'm sure he's going to have some folks watching him.
Definitely.
And maybe take the next step and have their education paid for and maybe play on a college level someday.
That's definitely one of my dreams when I was this age, and I was able to work hard enough, and God blessed me with the talent and skills to be able to make it to the next level and get my education paid for. So,
and at Queens College education, that's not cheap.
It's one of the most expensive in the country for sure.
Certainly a great school, great education, great programs they've got there. Developed a lot over the last few years, and we thank everybody for their support here today. Our staff almost entirely made up of Queens College alumni, grads, and current students. Got a great job they've done, so we'll give a shout out to the great folks at Queens for allowing them to come in and help us here this afternoon, and actually all day and into the evening tonight.
And tomorrow. Good defense there by number 2. Good defense.
Oh, a nice move to the basket.
And D. Joyner gets another easy 2 in the lane on the fast break. D. Joyner definitely has some moves on him.
Joyner again went up high to pull down that rebound.
Yes, and then crosses his man over.
Low Country looking to put a little separation. Oh,
and there's a
lights
3-point
out.
shot. B. Kinlock knocks down a big 3 for the Lower Country. The score is now 33-21 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Lower Country winning.
Low Country with a nice spurt here, trying to put some points on the board to see if they can shake loose this very tough team.
Yes, it would definitely be good to get a little bit of lead going into the half to give you some momentum for the next half.
The substitution.
Number 8 comes in for Scott's All-Stars. And there's a steal by number 23, R.J. Cobb. Lower Country brings the ball up on the right wing.
They back it out a little bit, going to challenge them, run a little time off the clock, down to a minute 42. Take it to the hole. That's the All-State money shot, we used to call that one. Down the lane, that little 10-foot pull-up jumper. And now Low Country going to big and little. They send in number 3, number 31.
Very big and very little on their team.
Clock winding down, a minute 30 left. And there's where that height they just put in paid off, and now they've got the little man with the ball, and what a move he made crossing up his opponent. They're going to pull it back out, run a little more time off the clock, and see if they'll come out and challenge him. Look for that same shot they just did. They're going to look for the man crossing down the middle, that little 10-foot shot.
One thing I forget about while I've been watching these games this weekend is how long the possessions have been, and I realize that, they don't have a shot clock. So they can hold the ball for however long they want to.
Reminds us of the ACC way back in the day when Dean Smith would go to the four corners and set on the ball. Oh, look at this. There's a little tussling going on there. Somebody had to get called for something.
R. Simmons handles the ball again and draws another foul.
Charge against number 23.
Number 2 steps in the game for Scott's All-Stars to replace number 8.
34 ticks left on the clock here in the second. Big man top of the post back outside. We'll let the clock run 25.
And Low Country will hold for the last shot.
Down to 20. Ten seconds. Look for him to make something at about 7. Here we go, 7. Got live down the lane to pull up money shot, lead 5. 0.5 seconds left on the clock.
Simmons draws another foul to the line for 2 for the Low Country.
.12 lead. Trying to add to that to close out the second period here.
Five seconds left in this first half. Simmons sinks the second one.
Increased the lead to 13. Scott's All-Stars with 3 seconds left. Chance to get back on the board, close it out, change the momentum. Oh, just short. At the end of the half, we got 34-21 as Scott's All-Stars couldn't convert on the final one to close the gap. But we're, I'm sure, going to see a very interesting second half of play and see what the coaches can do. And, of course, in youth basketball, they don't go in the locker room. We only have a very short halftime, but they'll get their teams together over on one side over here by the curtain, away from the fans and the parents. The other side over here, give them a talking to, so give them the ball. Let's just go keep warm. Let's make this thing happen. We're playing okay.
The Low Country's been playing well the first half. They've been using their length to snag rebounds and get out and to push and break. They've been getting easy layups, which is why they're up 34-21.
And the Scott's team over there, they're getting a talking to over in the corner. They're going to come back out fired up here to start the third period. So tell me about Queens. How'd you guys do this year?
We lost in the first round of the conference tournament to Belmont Abbey. It was not a good way to end my senior season, but I had a great 4 years at Queens. Went to the NCAA tournament once, won 2 conference championships. So that's something that a lot of college athletes don't get to do. So I just thank God for the experiences that I had in 4 years.
Won 2 conference championships at Queens.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's great.
2 in a row, actually.
And what are the teams that are in your conference? You got Belmont Abbey, you said.
Okay, so Queens is in the Conference Carolinas. It's Belmont Abbey, Barton College, Mount Olive College, Coker College in South Carolina, Erskine College in South Carolina. Who else is in? Belmont Abbey, of course.
And does the tournament bounce around from school to school each year, or is it in one location?
All right, so the conference tournament is basically like high school. Whichever higher seed, that's where you go to. Then the conference tournament is played at the highest seed. This year, actually next year, Queens is moving into another conference, the SAC, the Southern Atlanta Conference. That's the conference with Wingate, Lincoln Memorial, Tusculum in Tennessee, and just other schools in Tennessee mostly. So it'll be a big move for Queens. Queens is now building a multi-million-dollar facility on campus called the Levine Center. It'll have about 3 or 4 basketball courts, full Olympic swimming-sized pool, student center where they can go eat, and just all types of good stuff that is going to help Queens attract more students and more athletes.
Well, for those of you who have not seen it, Queens College is absolutely beautiful campus. In the southern part of Charlotte, old big giant trees, beautiful brick buildings, and as we mentioned earlier, very, very good educational programs. Actually, Queens, for a long time, did not have athletic programs because of they didn't want to compete with their academics. They turned out so many very talented, very skilled folks on the academic side. They were afraid athletics would take away from it, but certainly by making that step, they have just enhanced their ability to recruit very talented young student athletes, because obviously you got to be a very good student to even get into Queens College.
To get in and to finish.
That's right. My daughter went to UCF in Florida, and she lovingly referred to that as you can't finish.
Oh.
That's where our money has gone for quite some time. But actually, I think she's on the cusp of graduating. But now you have finished up your eligibility. Will you graduate this year?
Yes, sir. I'm graduating in May. On May 4th, I'm going to be done with my college career. It's been a long time coming.
Well, we appreciate you coming out and giving the play-by-play here. Your communications major?
Yes, sir. I'm definitely trying to do this for a living, so this is good practice.
Well, we appreciate it. The clock started back down on number 3. And let's see if Scots can come out with a little bit of a new mojo.
Scots All-Stars with the ball on the right wing. There's a pitch to the middle with the number 8. Number 23 pulls over to the left wing, surveying the court. He gets a ball screen and pulls up for a 3. And it's good.
Big, beautiful 3.
Yes.
Is that the same kid shot down
The
the middle?
same
That
one,
is
yes.
lights out. This kid can shoot the basketball.
He has a wet ball for sure. Good pass and good finish by number 13, Kate Brown of Low Country.
A little pick and roll there, setting the screen. You get somebody free, look for him around the backside. There he is again, wide open, see if he shoots it.
It's good defense.
Another 3.
Joyner pulls down another board.
And that kid Joyner, he's one to watch here. Joyner's, give me the ball, let me make something happen.
Yes.
With the ball right now, Joyner. Pulls up, shoots it, says that I'll take this one.
It's a good rebound by his big man, R.J. Kyle. Joyner's going to have a bright future. And R.J. Kyle gets another offensive rebound and putback.
Well, he is hard to stop. You let him get down low like that, and he's hard to stop. Big, physical, imposing young man, and he knows the game.
They're pushed on the right wing by the Low Country Rebels. Send this pass to Joyner.
Oh, wide open underneath. There he is. Finally gets it to him. Nice basketball movement. That is well coached.
That is a good play. Everybody touched the ball on that play.
And our biggest lead of the evening, 40, 24, 5, 28. Left to play in the third. And Low Country is starting to put a little distance between him and Scott's All-Stars. 16-point margin now. All-Stars came out hot, hit the quick 3, closed it to 10, and now it's gone back to 13, but there's another 3.
Boy, oh boy, does my mom call at the wrong times.
Hope Mom's watching back home.
Yes, she is, actually. I don't know why she called me. She should be watching. I told her about it.
Mom should be very proud of the job you've done here today.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully a lot of moms watching their kids play. This is what we tried to do at AAU TV, is give parents, grandparents,
That's
aunts,
good
uncles.
defense by R. Simmons of Low Country. He is scrappy. He's very scrappy, and that's what you need on your team.
We
You need
realize,
somebody to do the dirty work.
realize tournaments like this are very difficult for relatives, friends, families to get to, and we'd like to try to do to give them an opportunity to see kids play is streaming this free live at AAUTV.org.
And Joyner gets another easy layup.
And the lead now 17, biggest lead of the evening.
Oh! And Joyner gets called for the reaching foul. I guess the crowd thought that was a steal. I guess I thought too.
4:27 left here in the third. 44-27 our score. Scots also trying to make a little bit of a comeback here, get a little rally going, stay in the game. A scrum for the ball down on the floor.
Yes, jump ball. The ball goes to, let's see, Scots All-Stars. And Joyner intercepts the ball.
There he is again. Oh, what a nice
and one
basketball move, and one. Hey, these guys got it rolling. That was a great basket. And how unselfish was Joyner to pass it off to the open man.
Could have scored it himself and passed it to his little teammate, and his teammate comes up with the big and one.
And we got Joyner. Looks like Joyner crouched down in the corner over here. Coach coming out to attend to him.
Hopefully it's something as simple as a cramp.
Looks like he's working on his leg. Hopefully just a cramp. And like we said, these kids have played a lot of basketball.
Yes.
And certainly don't want to leave anything on the court here. This is for the marbles. This is for the chance to go to the Nationals. So Joyner, obviously, he's going to walk out of this gym tonight with an empty tank. 4:17 left in the third. 46-27. As Low Country holding on to a relatively comfortable lead at this point.
And Joyner gets back up and walks to the bench. It's a tough kid.
Simmons on the line now, going to try to expand the lead to 20. Simmons misses on his three-point opportunity, but rebounded by Low Country, and a jump ball called. Let's see who got the possession arrow.
Oh.
There's a big three.
Good rebound. And number 13 is working hard down there. K. Brown is getting all the rebounds by himself.
Low Country now still the 19-point lead. Going to run a little time off the clock here in the third. They bring it back out, looking to set something up.
There's a foul call. Ball out of bounds by the Low Country on the baseline. There's subs for the Low Country, number 31 and number 15 coming to the game. Two big men. Let's see what they'll do.
And Low Country not a very deep team. They've only got 8 players dressed out here today, but man, are they shooting the lights out on it. And I tell you what, Scott, they've got to get on the ball here if they want to get back in this ball game. It's now a 22-point lead, and they are showing their stuff with only 8 players.
Yes. Can tell that they've played with each other for a while.
Scott's coming out a little pressure now. See if they can shake something loose. Of course, where there's pressure, there's usually somebody open. Let's see how Low Country reacts, and there he is. Pull the ball back out. A little holding. I think we're the only ones that saw that.
Yeah.
3 minutes left to play in the third here. Still a 22-point margin. Low Country in no hurry. Oh, I got him. He got his feet down.
Yeah,
he got it. That was pretty quick. I mean, that's a real nice move to jump in front of there, get your feet set, and draws the charge.
Good defense by number 23 of Scott's All-Stars.
The ball goes over on the charge. He's open down in the corner, just couldn't get it to him. Little trap working well for Scots.
Scott's All-Stars haven't got that many looks at the rim.
Low Country went to that little trap and didn't give him a chance to really catch a breath. In the corner, wide open three.
That's
rims out.
There's a foul on number 31 of the Low Country.
He called that on the rebound, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
there we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
and Simmons with the steal on the inbound.
Open
Great
man.
pass.
There's a pass. What a beautiful bounce pass to the open man.
From almost half court.
Oh, that was beautiful. You give those kids another year or so to work together like that, and this team will be for real, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a great pass.
The Low Country Rebels.
This is South Carolina team, right?
So if you're into youth basketball, watch
and
it.
one
Oh my
shot.
goodness! Could we have a 4-point play?
I guess everything is falling in for them.
They are hitting on all 8. Count the 3. Put him on the line for the 1 extra. This could be a 4-point, almost death nail with 2 minutes left to play in the third. A 25-point lead, and what quick basketball was that? I'm telling you, he must not have been hurt too bad, Joyner, to come back in and make a play like that.
Yeah,
bounces the ball off the defender to retain possession. Joyner must do a little work on the sideline.